as I told you when we started this blog thing, um, it's going to be fairly eclectic and not necessarily follow a particular theme, but one of the things that Alyce-Kay has been fascinated about um, is my experience up in Pennsylvania with what was then which is now Chester River Knitting Company, but what was then called Patterncraft. The Cambodians who worked for us, and at one point we had 30 some Cambodians who knitted and finished and did all kinds of stuff for us, and they were just the most wonderful people ever. And in fact, just a little while ago, Alyce-Kay and I were talking about language, and she is in the process of, as you may know, of teaching online Chinese kids in China, Beijing. And so we were talking about the Cambodians and how they came to us, and how we had English as second language classes for them specifically, and how we got to know them and really enjoyed our knowledge of them and how they worked and how they spoke and their ability to learn language. Cambodian is much like, I guess, much like Chinese or Vietnamese or Laotian or any of those Southern Asian languages, pretty tonal. So they're accustomed to hearing the different sounds as the words are spoken. And I was telling Alyce-Kay that I had a young man who I think when he first came to work was a sophomore or a junior. And by the end of his year, school year, you could not tell that he was not an American. He spoke all the jargon and the idiom and the sounds and all the rest of the stuff. His name was Meng, and he was great. Meng knitted ribs for me, and he was just a wonderful, wonderful young man.
And when are we talking about?
Um,
Like in the 70s, right?
yeah, late 70s, early 80s.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so a while ago.
Okay, so we'll talk in another video about how you started having the Cambodians involved in
That's a
the
story.
knitting. Okay, thanks, honey.
You're welcome, baby.
I love you.
I love you too.